Hey guys, so I'm back for another tutorial on this kind of bold, in-your-face, crazy look. And if you take a second glance, you'll kind of realize that it's somewhat of a cut crease, but with like a reverse thing going on. So I kind of have a light color going to dark on the lid, and then from light to dark going on the brow bone area. And it's like a really bold, fun look. It's definitely not wearable. I don't expect you to wear this to work or to the supermarket, although I would. But that's just me. But it's definitely not for the faint of heart and those afraid of like bold looks. It's more artistic, and it's definitely something that you can kind of showcase your skills and talents with makeup and show your more artistic side. So it's definitely a fun look, but it's definitely not wearable, so put that out there. The look was actually inspired by Lauren, or Queen of Blending, and I know you're already subscribed to her. I don't have to ask that, right? But if you're not, you definitely need to check her out. And I'll leave a link to her original video, which she did a Callowlily inspired look, where she had one eye was done like this kind of thing, and then there was a heart on the other eye. And I actually used most of the products that she used. I actually used all of the products that she used, but I added one more color. And really loved the look. I fell in love with it the instant I saw her post it on her MySpace page, and this was way back in 2009, by the way. And she did a video, not like doing a tutorial, but just showing the look and talking about the products that she used. But I definitely wanted to come on and do a tutorial because I think it's like a fun effect to do that kind of reverse cut crease. It's like, how come no one else has ever done this? But she was definitely my inspiration, and she was also one of my very first inspirations when I started out in makeup. Her, along with Temptalia or Christine, they started me out in makeup because I never wanted to wear makeup to feel pretty. And that was never my intention. Like, I wanted to go bold and in your face, and those girls were just like, back in 2009, 2010, those girls rocked these colors, and those girls are definitely inspirations to me, and I think they're awesome. So I'll leave a link down below like I said before, and definitely stay tuned for the tutorial if you're interested in seeing how I accomplish this look. And as before, there'll be a link, as always, to my blog show with pictures of the final look and a complete list of products used. And my nails, really fun. I did a tutorial on this, so stay tuned for that. And also the link, as always, of what I'm wearing on my nails is also down below in the description box. So with all that out the way, stay tuned for the tutorial, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Okay guys, so here's an up-close view of the look we're going for. It's quite intricate, quite involved, and it's a pretty cool effect. So let's get right into it. I already applied my eyeshadow primer. For this I used my Urban Decay Primer Potion. This is just the original version. And I applied that all over my lid up to my brow. And that's just going to help to keep the eyeshadows from creasing throughout wear, as long as help with a smoother application of the eyeshadows that we're going to apply. Next I'm going to go in with a eyeshadow base, which technically this isn't a base, but it works so well that I have to use it. And this is my Tarte Maracuja, the Maracuja Creaseless Concealer, and this one is in shade Fair. And I'm using a lighter shade because I'm going to use bright colors, and a lighter color, preferably white actually, works really well to pick up bright colors. So I'm using Fair, which comes off kind of white on my skin. So I'm applying that and just buffing that out with, this is a deluxe crease brush from Real Techniques, from the one of the Pixie Woo sisters, Samantha, and I'm just buffing that concealer out so we get an even coverage, like so. Then to map out the cut crease, I'm going to go in with a white eyeliner pencil. This is Pure White Chromographic Pencil from MAC, and I'm just using this to sketch out the crease and give us a guideline, so at least we know what we're trying to achieve. And it doesn't need to be perfect. That's why I'm using white, because with white it's going to be covered up and so we just need a simple like guideline and nothing too like neat. So that's what we'll have to start out with. Now I'm going to start out with the lower lid, and I'm going to use a white eyeshadow to begin with, and I'm going to use this one here. It's a matte white. All of the colors that we're using today are matte in texture. This one is Taco from Sugar Pill. It's just a pure white. I really actually love this white eyeshadow. If I had to pick a favorite, I'd say Taco was my favorite white eyeshadow. And I'm applying that just on the inner corner with a MAC 239 eyeshadow brush. And this brush is just perfect for packing on color. So if you're looking for an eyeshadow brush that's going to help you with color placement and to really pack on and have intense color payoff, then the MAC 239 eyeshadow brush is perfect for that. Next I'm going in with my MAC Clear Sky Blue pigment, and it really is like a beautiful matte robin's egg blue color. It's like this really fantastic color. It's a pro color. I'm not sure they still have it available, but if you can get your hands on it, I say go for it. I think it may be discontinued, but you may be able to pick it up at a cosmetics company outlet store, which still has like discontinued products. So I'm applying that with the same brush. I'm actually going to use this brush for the majority of the color placement. This one brush. I'm not using like multiple brushes, just one. So I'm applying that right next to the white and trying to keep below that white guideline that we have. Next I'm going in with High Def Cyan pigment and Cyan, yeah, High Def Cyan, and it's again a MAC Pro color. This one I think may still be available, but just like you're gonna need a white and then 3 colors, well 3 or 4 shades of the color you're going for. So if you want a blue, you're gonna need a light blue, like a 2 medium tone blues, one that's darker than the other, and then a dark blue. So you're gonna just need 3 versions of a color, and they all should be like a gradient effect. You can even get away with just using 3 and using the white to kind of dilute one of the colors. So like I could just use the white and this blue cyan color to create this the MAC Clear Sky Blue if I wanted to, but since I have it, I just used it. So place that again next to that Clear Sky Blue, and we're creating a gradient effect. And you gotta kind of eyeball where the colors are gonna be placed, because you still need space on the lid for all colors. Next I'm going in with another MAC pigment. This is Marine Ultra. This is a matte deeper blue, and I think this one is available still, so check the MAC website for that. And I'm just gonna apply that next to the High Def Cyan that we put down. As you can see, we're just creating a gradient effect, and what you want to do is kind of go back and forth slightly between the colors to ensure that they blend. So just like back and forth motions, nothing too crazy. Now I'm going to grab a piece of tape just to help me out with the outer edge. So I'm going to put the tape down like that. Okay, so once we have the tape in place, I'm going to go in with the darkest blue, and this is from NARS. It's called China Blue. And this is one of my favorite eyeshadows. It's just this gorgeous deep blue color that almost radiates the way it's gorgeous. And I'm just going to apply that on the outer edge to finish up that shape, making sure to keep below that line, and just blend it in with the last shade that we have. And I mean, this eyeshadow applies beautifully. It's a great color for like a deep blue navy smoky eye. Okay, so now we're gonna go in up top, and I'm gonna start that out with applying my highlight color just so we won't have too much difficulty blending the colors. I'm gonna go in with my MAC Blanc type eyeshadow, and it's a matte ivory color. And I'm just going to apply that with a MAC 252 large powder brush right under the highest point of my brow, and then blend it down. And this is just going to help blend out the edges of the colors as we apply them up top. Now we're going to just start the sequence of the colors again, but going in reverse. So the first color I'm going to use is the China Blue. And for this, because it's kind of a sharper line here, I'm going to use a MAC 242 brush to apply that color to get the precision that we need. And I'm just going along the line that we already created, and then I'm going to feather the color up. So I'm not really trying to pack on the color, I'm trying to get the line straight and then feather out the color. Since this color is so rich, it's kind of like I need to blend the color as I apply it. So just feathering out the ends and kind of blending it as I go up. And we apply that just to the inner corner. And then the next color is that Marine Ultra, which is the second deepest blue. Same brush, and apply that same way we applied China Blue, and just blend it upwards, kind of feathering it out and just trying to maintain the shape. Okay, now we can go back with our MAC 239 and kind of blend out the edge of that color. Now the next color is the Cyan, High Def Cyan Blue, 239, and I'm just tapping that color on just to keep the placement. Wipe off the excess off my brush on a clean washcloth, and then just blend out the color. Next, it's the Clear Sky Blue, same brush, 239. Apply that on the outer edge. Just build that up. Apply as necessary. Now, I'm going to grab the white, which is the Takeo from Sugar Pill, and apply that to the very outer edge. So that's what we're going to have. And now, you're going to need to do some blending and some cleanup. So as you can see, there's like fallout on the lid. Just lightly brush that off. It should come off no problem. Then we're going to blend. And I'm starting with the white. And I'm going to apply a little bit more. And then apply the Clear Sky Blue. And you can apply, reapply, and blend. This is what we're doing now, is just to clean up and make sure the colors stand out as they should. Blend, blend, blend. Marine Ultra. Apply a little bit more. And blend. Yeah. So now that's what we'll have, and I'm going to go in with the 242, and what I'm going to do is kind of clean up the shape, and I'm going to use the NARS China Blue first to kind of clean up the shape here to make it crisp. Also going to get it on the outer edge. So we're really using the China Blue as the tie-in for all the colors. So you go from the bottom across, like halfway across, and then the top and halfway across. So you get that gradient effect. Of course you can go in and clean up, apply more color. I'm just doing that. The Marine Ultra. Now that we have that, I'm going to get the 239 again, kind of clean it off, and grab that Blanc type highlight color. Get a little bit on the brush, and then start blending out, trying to blend out the edges so we don't have any really harsh lines, which you can get up here, and we don't really want that. So just like rub back and forth. It's like almost doing an eraser motion. I'm not doing this lightly, I'm actually doing this a little bit more intense than I would normally do, because I really want to get that blend going on. So blend that out. And just to add a little bit of shimmer, because this is an all matte look, I'm going to just grab my Bare Minerals All Over Face color, and this is Clear Radiance. And this is meant for your face, but of course you can multitask and use any product anywhere. Well, most products anywhere. Some products aren't like eye safe or lip safe, so gotta be careful with like really pigmented reds and purples and stuff, because some of them aren't eye safe, and like oranges and stuff. Then remove the tape. So we have a nice crisp little thing going on. I'm just gonna buff out the inner corner here with my just any old brush, just to tame that sharp line. Then on my lower lash line, since we haven't touched that, I got fallout all over, I'm just gonna use my MAC Indigo eye pencil. Yeah, I was checking if it's the eye code, but it's just indigo. And I'm gonna apply that just on the outer half of my lower lash line. Not too thickly. Then just using the same 242 and kind of blend it out so it's not a harsh line. It's like a smoked out effect. Then I'm gonna get a little bit of the the high def cyan, and tap that on the inner corner. Then get a little bit of the Taco and tap that on the very, very inner corner. Then apply my lower waterline liner, which is my L'Oreal Hip Gel Eyeliner. My Sigma E05 eyeliner brush. Then I'm gonna apply just a really thin line of black eyeliner at the top just for my lashes. And for my lashes, I'm gonna use my Miss Adoro number 79. And I'll be right back to finish up the rest of the face. Okay guys, so I finished up the eyes with my lashes and all that in place. So here's the final look. And now let's finish up the rest of the face. I'm going to keep it light. I'm just going to go in with a little bit of contouring. And this is my Dark Tan Matte Bronzer from NYX. And my angled Sigma Kabuki brush. And I'm just going to apply a slight contour. As always, just to add some dimension to the face. And then to add a pop of color to my cheeks, so I'm not all washed out, I'm going to use Koi Girl blush from MAC, which is a matte pinky purple or purpley pink. And my Cosette S135 brush. And just apply that to my cheeks. And I love the way pinks and blues go together, so that's why I'm using this pinky blush instead of like a neutral. And I'm just gonna blend that out, and that looks a little bit too bold, so I'm just gonna apply a little I'm just gonna use my foundation brush and kind of blend that out just a little bit. And you can do that if you see that your blush gets a little bit too overpowering. Just go ahead and grab your foundation brush and go over it. Now I'm going to use my 109 lipstick from Clé de Peau. This is the Extra Silky formula. It's a very light neutral pink, and I like to do that for looks where the eyes are super bold and I don't want anything crazy on the lips. So that's the finished look. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. I hope it was fun for you guys. And like I said before, this look is totally like 100% not wearable, and it's just one of those looks that you have fun with. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. And as usual, pictures of the final look and a complete list of products will be on my blog, and I'll leave a link below. So I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Okay guys, so here's an up close view of the look we're going for. It's Crite, ooh yeah. Okay guys, so here's an up close view of the look we're going for. It's quite intricate.